In 3, 2, 1, and hello everybody. Welcome back to another episode of NextGEN Rundown. Kids Take Today's series. I'm Isaac B.
I'm Kennedy W.
And I'm Warren D.
Before we start,
viewer discretion is advised once again because this is our opinion. And do not take any of these to heart because we are just trying to connect with kids and see what their opinions are and try and get a perspective on what's going on our behalf.
So, if you would like to see one of our normal episodes that aren't our opinions and non-biased news, because keep in mind, all of our other episodes, except for the Kids Take Today series, are non-biased. So, make sure you can check those out on Spotify and YouTube. And let's get started. Whoa! Oh my God!
The fans!
Whoa.
That was crazy.
You guys, that was
Every time.
earthquake.
I feel weirdly disgusted.
That was actually really... Oh, my next video.
That was actually really crazy, guys. Well, before we start, I told you I would give you guys an update on all the ice stuff with TSA and stuff.
Yeah.
And I am reporting back from, I guess, when I was reading about it, they were like, I was about to have my flight like the next day. I was like, oh, I'm traveling to Houston. Houston right now is the biggest airport in America that's having delays. So
he did send me a text message and send me a picture of the ICE agents. It was like,
there
this
was
is ICE.
Yeah, I was about to say that. Yeah, there was actual ICE agents at Houston when I went there. So yes, there was ICE agents at Houston on the way there, all over. There was at least 30 or 40. But then on the way back, I read the news. On the way back, the TSA agents started getting paid again. So that is no longer an issue, and ICE agents are no longer going to be at airports anymore. But before we start, a couple new things here.
Do you guys like our sign?
Number 1, do you like our beautiful sign?
We made it before the episode.
50 to an hour. Maybe 50
It took
minutes.
a long time.
30 minutes.
It took at least 30 minutes.
Well, I was
30.
working on it when you guys weren't here.
Yeah, so it was probably an hour because I got here at like 5:45.
So
5:45. Sorry.
Whatever. Anyways, and also new mics.
Yeah.
Check these out. Pretty nice, guys.
Got them from Amazon.
Shout out to... No, I'm joking.
We wish.
Sponsor us.
Sponsor us. Episode 2 of Asking Bubbler to sponsor us.
Yeah.
Anyways, let's get
Day
into
2.
some actual news, shall we?
Yeah, let me pull it up really quick.
Okay.
But, yeah, okay, here's the thing. So, I think we should start doing the,
Let's start with the
like-
Iran war, I bet you.
I think we should start by doing day 2 of Asking Bubbler to sponsor us.
That we already did that.
I think we should so do that. We're going to tag them
sit
below.
down,
We're going to
please.
tag them below and in our shorts. So be ready for that also. We are going to go to CNN because they are live right now. I'm just also going to read,
So, before we start, let's go from our perspective on what's happening so far. What I have read, because I've been keeping up on it,
He's the one that keeps up with all the news. We just kind of sit and relax and catch up on the day we're supposed to record.
what I read is that Trump's been talking about laying off on
Yeah.
he's been talking about he's been talking about
I would not say that anymore.
really?
Yeah, I would not say that anymore.
Well, this was like 2 days ago.
Yeah.
Let's talk about what we think so far. We'll go through everyone and then we'll talk about what's actually happening right now. About 2 days ago, I was looking on the news, and Trump said if we will slow down stuff, but if we don't reach an agreement, I heard something like that, he's going to keep going worse than ever. But I thought there would be an agreement of some sort, but I do not know. We'll learn
Based
that
on the news right now,
Wait. You guys have to share your
I'm
opinions
sorry.
too.
I'm sorry.
Warren, we'll start with you.
I did read a news article.
Don't move it around so much because then it's like really hard to hear. So like,
I did read a news article that said that Trump was going to cease fire for a while until they come to an agreement or until Iran strikes again. I don't know if that was like one of those like I don't know if that was like the Onion or something. Are you guys familiar with the Onion?
No, what is that?
It's like a fake news company.
Oh, yeah.
It's like a fake
No, what is that?
I was muted too. So what is that?
No. It's like a fake news company. So, I don't know if like it was that, which I don't know. I could, but
No, I read that on CNN.
did you?
Something
I
about
read
like a
something about
ceasefire.
ceasefiring. So, hopefully that is
what we're
true, and if
talking
it's not, then I'm going to break down.
Okay.
Anyways, yeah, hopefully that's true. Kennedy.
Back to me now. Sorry, that was really like. Okay. So, in my opinion, I think I read like one article over when we were not doing this, and it was more about like Trump, like wanting to like if they don't come to an agreement, like they're gonna, that type of thing. So, really, in my mind, I was just like when is this gonna stop? Like that's the first thing that hit my mind is like when is it gonna like stop?
Can I note on that?
Yeah.
What I was actually reading, I was actually quite hopeful because recently there's been a lot of talk, and Kennedy's been saying otherwise. So if you're done, you could start telling us about the actual news.
There's been a lot of things that are saying like Trump is gonna hold off, like he's gonna stop, nothing bad is gonna happen. So with what I'm reading on CNN, and I'm being very specific about these because you never know, about the news channel. But
hold on, we never know. To be honest, this could all change in like 2 days.
I just clicked the one that like
is the most
was doing on right
as of April
6th.
This is the most newest news, I guess. Most
on CNN.
Most like reliable new news because CNN is
we
mostly
CNN.
Mostly non-biased. I say mostly because every news agency has a biased part of it. But okay,
we try to be non-biased, so hopefully we get up there one day.
Gonna do a little promotion here. Our other episodes, our non-kids take today, are news episodes that we upload normally weekly, unless we're on like spring break or something.
Mm-hmm.
They are non-biased, 100%. We do not share our opinions, so make sure you go check that out. They're on Spotify and YouTube. Sorry to the YouTubers for not uploading like episode 3 or something on YouTube, so make sure you check that out on Spotify.
It wouldn't let us.
It wouldn't. No, it was because I forgot to.
Oh,
so it's just like episode 3, episode 5. Like, anyways, okay, continue. Sorry, that was.
So what I'm seeing like about the ceasefire proposal. So there is a rejected ceasefire proposal. So that's why I was like, you might want to take that back.
Really?
So
that's surprising.
Yeah. So.
Really? That's surprising to me.
Okay, now they're going to be quiet and mute their mics. So, Trump earlier today called a proposal drafted by countries working to implement a 45-day ceasefire a significant step, but not good enough. Iran rejected the proposal and called for a permanent end to the war, according to Iranian state-run media. So, really, Iran's trying to stop it. Like they said, like it's permanent to end the war, but Trump is thinking like, oh, we're either gonna ceasefire or we're gonna bomb you in some way.
Random question, what is the title of that? Because like the title,
just rejected ceasefire proposal.
I'm guessing what Iran. This is from my perspective. I'm guessing. Okay, I'm guessing what Iran's trying to say is, no, we're not ending the war unless you basically do nothing. Nothing has changed. You guys just stop.
Yeah.
Like,
we'll stop.
Well, America wants Iran to treat their people better, which is reasonable, I would say. So they called for a ceasefire. They're calling. Is that what they're saying? Basically, they're calling for
Trump
the
is
war.
Calling for a 45-day ceasefire. Sorry, I'm not talking very close to the mic. To implement a 45-day ceasefire, a significant step but not good enough. Iran rejected the proposal. So really, Trump is trying to do a ceasefire, a 45-day ceasefire, but after that, most likely they are either going to get bombed again or Iran's going to stop the ceasefire.
Okay, so I did read about that correctly.
Really?
Sort of, I think. I don't know.
Sort of.
I feel like you read about that before.
I feel like you read about that before all this happened. Like that was like a week ago you read about that.
Was it?
Now
I don't know.
It's changed a lot since then. Like everything could happen in like a hot minute. Okay, you can go. I'm gonna look at this.
Yeah. I was wondering if that was like somewhere, or maybe it was a dream. I don't know.
We have a dream about the future. This guy's a
We have a dream
genius.
about Trump or somebody proposing a ceasefire.
The next Albert Einstein. Guys, no, he's not.
Yeah. Okay, continue.
Hey,
Warren.
Warren. Okay, so I did read about that,
Ooh,
which is good.
I have a big one. I just clicked on CNN's homepage. The main thing is Trump says the entire country of Iran could be taken out if no deal is reached by tomorrow.
Okay.
Oh.
By the time you're watching this, it may be late night
Because this takes us this
or
takes us,
tomorrow. So
this takes
this
us like
is
a
big.
day. This takes us like a day or 6 hours.
This is big. This is actually really big because that means
if it's getting bombed, we're gonna get bombed back by somebody else.
that's actually not very true because
Okay, don't listen to me.
It's
then.
possible.
So I'm gonna be making you guys feel a lot better because bringing that up, that is like a big thing that kids. Yeah, okay, good. Big thing that kids get nervous about. Like what if we get bombed and stuff? I used to get very nervous about that. The last time the Americas ever had a terrorist attack was 9/11. 9/11 was a big deal, and before that, it was Pearl Harbor.
Yeah, that was a long time.
It was very, very, very rare for anything like that to happen because I think this was the quote. I quoted this from something, maybe like a Tim and Moby video. I don't know, from Brain Pop.
If you guys watch that,
Yeah.
I don't know.
I remember it was like they said that Japan bombed America because they wanted to like go to war with them, and it was like waking up a giant because if you don't know this, America is the largest nation by power and money and everything.
It has the largest military.
We have billions of dollars invested into our military. There's no shot that they can't send more. Now, that might not be good. Sending more troops, that's pretty bad because we don't want more people in the war getting all up with this.
That's also just causing families stress.
And it's
and their kids stress.
a lot more stress, and it could cause like other countries to get involved, blah blah blah. But basically, it could be an issue. But I'm saying your safety, I don't think will be in jeopardy. If that makes you feel better.
All of our safety.
Yeah,
will be
like
in jeopardy.
as Americans, we take security very, very, very sometimes
like
too much.
have you like we were talking about TSA, ICE agents.
Mhm.
We take it very seriously.
And other countries are not like that. So all I'm just saying is,
I think
if they're gonna bomb like places that are allies. Like they're already bombing Israel. They're already bombing Israel, Dubai, places like that. No, Iran.
Sorry, I was so confused for a minute. But I think personally, in like my opinion, don't take this to heart. I think that we shouldn't be worried. I think with the let me put this into like simpler terms than what I'm about to explain it into, like what I was going to. I think we don't need to worry because we have a better chance of like having more protection around us, especially like the border. We don't really need to talk about that.
Iran, please don't come for us.
Yeah, please don't come for us. But so with that, okay, sorry. Okay, so I think we have better protection than most of the countries and like cities and outside of the U.S. because I think we take protection very seriously. But I think people more try to go for the countries and cities that do not have the most protection, and that's what kind of creates downfall. And we take it very seriously in the U.S. Not saying anybody else outside of us does or doesn't. I think that personally we are just on the higher end of it.
Big money, big military, big security, big everything. Big president.
Okay,
big everything.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
So it says for the rejected.
Everything's bigger in Texas.
Okay, so.
I'm sorry.
Okay. This is about the rejected ceasefire. It says that Trump earlier today called a proposal drafted by countries working to implement 45-day ceasefire
Didn't I read that?
Did you already say that?
Well, we're just
Pretty sure I read it.
we're gonna be
Oh.
talking about
We'll just notice the
we're
comments.
just gonna talk about like what the ceasefire was about.
Okay.
So
We're
let us
gonna
know
be
in the
talking about
comments.
what the ceasefire was about. I'm sorry, I keep doing that.
You guys are gonna hear us chew. So sorry, guys.
We're muted.
ASMR.
Okay, go. I mean, it is a very big, significant step
That
for both.
it's a significant step that may not be in the right direction, but it's a significant step to somewhere
Yeah.
because they declined it. So that's just
I think that's more of their issue, not their issue. Iran, please don't come for us because I just said that. But I think it's more of like a thing.
Sponsored by Iran. I'm joking.
I think
joking.
okay, guys, we gotta be serious right now.
Yeah.
But I think it's more of a thing where they just want to stop it. They don't want a 45-day ceasefire.
Okay.
They want to stop it.
Here's my opinion. I think this is what's happening. What they want is they want their people to listen to them. That's it. All they want is their people to listen to them. They don't want to give their people. The thing is, people want freedom. They want to have their own government and everything. Government's like, no, we do not want that. We want to rule over them still, because they make money, they get power and everything. What they're saying, I don't think, I kind of disagree with you. I don't think that they want the war to end. Since we're sharing our opinions, I think that well, of course they want the war to end, but I think they just want to rule over their people. They don't want anything to change. And that's what America wants. They would want something to change. So that's like that's my perspective.
Let me read this for you really quick from CNN. And I'm not trying to back up my point. I'm just showing you that this is what they said. This is why I say they want to permanently
Welcome to
stop the
Kids
war.
Take Today debate session.
This will turn into a debate session, I bet you. So, it says like 45-day ceasefire, a significant step, but not good enough. Iran rejected the proposal and called for a permanent end to the war.
Yeah.
According to Iranian state-run media.
Yeah. So what they want, they're threatening the U.S. to do. Like, I don't know if any of you guys have seen the Iran AI slap they've been making.
I have not.
So bad.
They're
making like
hold on. What
they're
it
like-
was is
they're
it
like-
was
they're copyright infringing copyrights to like Lego, and they're making Lego AI slap like, oh, we're gonna bomb the U.S. and this is what's gonna happen, and then they just like it's really bad. If you want to see it, it's all over YouTube.
Okay, stop. No, we're not gonna exactly talk about that because we don't trust AI, kids. Never trust it.
Hey, this is the next generation. Some kids might be angry that you're saying that. AI is
kids. Do not be mad.
AI
is a hot topic.
AI can be helpful. AI cannot be helpful. I'm gonna say that.
AI can have its goods and bads. I think
this is one of the bad ones.
Yeah. I feel like if it gets moderated, good. Anyways, we're not talking about that right now. Warren, what were you trying to say?
What I was trying to say is I don't know if you guys have heard about that story about Iran. There have been a lot of AI videos that are from Iran, some of which are kind of concerning.
Make sure you don't do that because it gets all like.
Sorry. As of the war, so one of them was it was a bunch of kids from all different races and people, and they were all like looking up to the sky. And then in the end, it said something like really ominous, like the end of all ends or something. And
I'm sure that put a lot of
that could be
things in
perceived as a threat to the U.S., which I think it was.
I think personally,
100%. All of these are threats to the U.S.
Well,
by the way.
yeah.
And can't you get arrested? That can be like a federal thing. If you do it enough, it can become a federal thing, and you can get.
They're all in war. They're just doing.
I know,
threats.
but at the same time, it's the same thing that happened.
I was gonna say, can I say something quick?
Go for it.
Don't be like looking at these things and stuff. There are some like things that they are doing that aren't like very appropriate and stuff like that they're posting online and on their media. It's they're posting a lot of stuff that's very can be very racial discrimination. There's like other things. There's like very rude things to political leaders. I'm not saying I'm on either side of them. I don't even know who these political leaders are, but they are making very, very bad comments that you should never be making about people. So all we're saying is do not be doing those. We're just telling you from our perspective. Yeah.
Okay, I think we need something a little lighter now, so we're gonna take a quick intermission while we find something. So we'll be back, guys.
Okay.
Okay. We're back from our break. Back to what we're supposed to be doing.
We have more news.
It's
good news this time, though.
Okay, so good news. You guys been hearing about the Artemis launch. I'm so excited about this topic. This is actually super cool. So fun fact, this thing was launching as I was getting onto my plane.
Yeah, so everybody was watching on the plane, you said.
Yeah, and it was funny because we flew Delta, and like everybody else has the screens, you know, this in-flight entertainment, you know. So everybody, if you go into the first class cabin, right when we walked in, I was looking, like the first 4 people, all their screens just had the rocket launch on them. It was so funny. It was like showing it in the air and stuff. It was super cool fun. It was funny though, like everybody was watching it. I was like the only person on the plane. I'm like, oh, what are you watching? I'm watching Shark Tank. Why?
Shark Tank is good though. I love Shark Tank.
I love Shark Tank. Excuse me. Hold on, I need to take a drink of water. Someone talk.
Okay, guys. So, honestly, I didn't watch a lot of it, but I thought it was very cool when I heard about it. I didn't watch much, but Isaac, back to you since you got a drink, and you are the master of this topic right now.
Yeah, so basically I wasn't watching it either, to be honest, but I was checking the flight radar and stuff, a bunch. It wasn't on the flight radar, of course, but like, there was this plane flying that, was getting like shots of it in the air. That was pretty cool, and it was like super rare.
Isaac is obsessed with planes, if we don't know.
You know that. Anyways, yeah, so, I was watching all that. That was super cool to see, and, I wasn't watching it live till like later, and I was like, why is everybody getting so... It's funny, because I literally just went to the Kennedy Space Center, you know, like, not Kennedy, no, not Kennedy Space Center, sorry, I went there last year, or 2 years ago. Went to the Houston Space Center. So, the Houston Space Center, they didn't even talk about it whatsoever there. It was like a week before it launched, so that was super cool, because I was like, yo, I did not know anything about this, and I was like, why is everybody getting so hyped about this Artemis thing? And then I look it up, I'm like, wait, what? We haven't gone, if you guys don't know this, we haven't gone to the moon in 50 years.
Yeah, it's
50 years.
It's been crazy.
Half a century, and now they're doing a loop around it, seeing the dark side. That's what I think they're doing. And then in 2027, I believe, is their plan to
land
on the moon. And for what I know, I really did not know much about this. And then I was like, oh, really? And I was like, I still keep thinking that 2027 is so far away, but when you think about it, it's only a year.
Next year.
Isn't that crazy?
Well, it's not even a year now.
I'm sorry. My brain
7
is
months.
still stuck in 2020. I still think it's 2020. Don't ask me.
His brain doesn't allow him to move forward from the traumatic pandemic.
That was devastating.
I know, the pandemic was devastating, bro. I was in like 2nd grade having virtual days every Wednesday.
Okay, can we talk about this quickly? Now that we're talking about it, I just want to go off of that quickly, then we'll go back to our thing. Oh my gosh. Pandemic, I was watching this video on YouTube. I was like, bro, we already have kids like this. And I was like, what's the coronavirus? And it was like, honey, the coronavirus was a disease that happened in 2020, 2019. So when I was born, yep, because now you're 7 years old. 7 years old.
We're old.
And...
Okay, bro, no, I saw this one video, and it was like, I can't wait to tell my future kids this. When my kids are born and they say, oh, I'm bored, I have nothing to do. They're gonna be like, when I was your age, I survived a pandemic. You can find something to do.
One thing I wanna do when I'm like an old and like
Back in my day.
Survived a pandemic.
I survived a very, 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 very deadly pandemic.
That made 20,000
Like I want to make it
people
when I
die.
say that to my
Okay.
grandkids. I want to make it sound so dramatic. Like I want to make it sound like a full-on like nuclear apocalypse. They'd be like, we were starved for days.
See, I think
Zombie
no
apocalypse
toilet paper
happened.
sites.
Yeah, okay, guys.
Horrible.
Okay, we all have to tell what we're gonna say when we're doing it. No cutting everybody off. Back in my day, we had this pandemic. It was called the coronavirus. You gotta emphasize the coronavirus. Or should we say it in the coronavirus? anyways, as I was saying though, basically, I'm gonna be like, I survived the coronavirus. 3 long years of sitting indoors. We were in lockdown. Couldn't do anything. We didn't have toilet paper. Only thing keeping me alive was the weird school bus that came. Shout out to the school districts helping us out. They brought these school buses. I'm getting off track now, but they brought these school buses to our street, and every single day at lunch they would come and they would give you a lunch, and my favorite thing was the orange juice boxes that they would give me. Oh, that was the one good thing about
That's so
COVID.
funny.
The community, and I feel like it really like made AI and stuff, and like we now know how to work with technology so much better. So I feel like COVID was effective in many ways, and also very sad because
I have a theory that this is gonna happen in the next 100 years or 20 years or something. That's gonna happen again because this happened like 100 years earlier.
Probably. Well, fun fact: I was watching Shark Tank this one time. It was really weird. This company, it was like a company that pays you for your samples, you know, of like spit or something, you know, like so they can so then they can like test you and see like what's the chance of like a new virus coming. They said chances say that in the next 5 to 10 years, this was 2015, we're gonna have another worldwide pandemic.
No way, that's true. We're born in the next coronavirus pandemic.
So, anyways, so that was kind of cool. Anyways, we are getting so off track.
Okay, my turn. So,
What
what I'm gonna say to my kids, I'm gonna be like, because when they're sitting there on their new iPhone 25s,
iPhone
668.
I know
iPhone
iPhone 100, while I'll still have my trusty iPhone 15. Anyways, so I'm gonna be like, they're gonna be like, Mom, we have nothing to do. Why can't we like go like? I'm like, well, you can go outside, and they're like, I don't want to go outside. Outside's boring. Well, guess what? I survived a pandemic called the coronavirus. And if I survive that, you can survive whatever boredom you have. We weren't able to go out of the house.
Yeah, but think about it. Our parents survived the 80s.
The 80s were an amazing time.
Well, they talk about it. And
Our
like, we
parents.
got to listen to records and what this stuff. And we're
Okay.
like, well, we get to listen to
You know what?
actual
Okay,
live music.
I know we keep getting distracted, but you know what annoys me so much? That one kid that has no idea what a VHS is or something. I still use VHSs at my cabin and stuff.
Yeah.
Like, bro, they're like, what's a VHS? What's a home video player? What's a DVD? Like, bro.
What
So I still use DVDs.
DVDs were my childhood.
Same.
When's the last time you watched a DVD though? Like,
I think 5 days ago, actually, for family movie night,
Really?
our TV wasn't working, so we went downstairs and had to use our DVD
that's
player.
crazy.
And because our TV was like glitching out, so we were like, oh,
Yeah.
we can't watch sports. So we decided to watch a Disney movie all together. It was super fun.
The last time I watched a DVD was in my grandmother's car, and it was one of those cars with like the TV screen.
Yeah, I want one of those cars.
They don't make them anymore.
They don't.
No, cause
I want a car that has like a
now.
screen on the back seat so I can make my kids.
Oh yeah, they
like,
have
do
those. Now.
I want one of
Continue,
those
sorry.
cars.
But anyway, so it was a DVD player too, and it was like I don't know, I think it was like a year ago.
Yeah, well, I'm not gonna count all the times like I've been to my cabin and stuff, and like in cars and stuff, because that's literally all you can do. I've not counting the time with my friend that they put one on, anyways. And my cabin, that's the only source of thing, unless you want to watch the 5 PBS channels. Public Broadcasting System. Is that just me? That took me like 5 years to realize that's what it stands for.
I'm gonna go outside and cough real quick.
Okay. Well, you can just mute your mic, you know. Okay. Yeah. Anyways, as I was saying though, basically, I've like. Basically, I haven't watched.
Is he okay, bro?
I haven't.
Okay, I thought you were actually not okay for a minute. Sounded like you were like.
I haven't watched a DVD. Did you mute your mic?
Bro, we watched this back.
I haven't watched a DVD since like. Wow. Oh my gosh. Like 2019. Like 2 years, 3 years. I remember because childhood, literally, I would watch a DVD. Do you guys remember?
You're not a child anymore?
No, I am. It's just like I'm a teenager now. Whatever. Anyways, I remember. Do any of you guys remember going to the library, picking out a movie?
Oh my gosh.
And like,
I
okay,
went to like one of those
it was peak.
like stores, like the CD stores.
Family Video.
Yes!
My grandma loved
Literally,
that
was
place.
the best place. Okay,
Rest in peace, Family Video. We miss you.
Sponsor it.
No, they went out.
They couldn't.
They went
They
out.
couldn't. I know they didn't.
That's so sad.
But so, literally, one of my best memories. Kennedy's just like.
Sorry.
Like,
I'm like out of it right now.
But one of my favorite one of my favorite things to do when I was a teeny itty bitty tater tot was go to Family Video for family movie night and
rent a movie.
rent a movie, and we would watch it, and then the next day or two
We would go to the thrift store because they were only like $1.
Oh yeah.
back
Yeah.
at night.
So,
Shut
we
up
went to
for
the
it.
thrift store. We went to the thrift store.
Okay, continue.
That was like one of the best memories I had. And then when we found out that Family Video was closing, like it was really sad.
My grandma, Family Video. Okay, the only memories I have of Family Video, nostalgic. Grammy, me. I don't call her Grammy. I don't know why I said Grammy. Grammy, me. At Family Video. Isn't that so crazy? Going to Family Video with your grandma, just you and grandma and grandpa, watching a movie with grandma and grandpa that night, like old Hotel Transylvania or something.
Oh my goodness, I
Like,
love Hotel
oh.
Transylvania. They need
Like-
to make more movies.
Like, no, they don't. They
Yes,
have like
yes,
4.
they do. They have 5 actually.
I'm
They
sorry.
need to make more.
Anyways, as I was saying though, it's just like so nostalgic, and like I remember when I was telling my grandma, I was like, Grandma, Family Video's going out of business, and they're like, she was like, what?
Let's go and buy every single.
It was really sad. So, anyways, this was the Artemis launch news. You guys know that.
Yeah, sorry, we became coronavirus, and then we became
We
watched
DVD
a movie
players
about a
being
rat chess
kid
player.
about Artemis 2 that would launch in 2026.
We are
And it was.
we're flying high, little Einsteins. Oh, get ready to explore.
We're
There's
gonna
so
get
much.
copyrighted.
Yeah, please stop.
Sorry, guys. Mute that
Oh,
out.
that was my idea for a video I was gonna make on my channel. I have a YouTube
Other channel if you can find it.
No, don't find it.
It's
Cause I haven't face revealed on there, so you'll never find me.
Well, we said he's obsessed
Guys,
with airplanes,
guys, I'll tell you,
so you never know.
I'll
Anyways, as I was no, actually though,
I didn't say
because
anything.
then I'll get exposed.
I didn't say anything.
Mm.
Did you actually say something more?
No, I didn't.
Okay.
Anyways, as I was saying though,
He likes airplanes.
let's talk about Artemis.
We got like no more news on that.
Anyways,
we
so-
said what we needed to say.
It's pretty cool. I think it's cool that they're gonna go see the dark side. Is it recording?
Yeah, it is. It is.
Wait, sorry guys.
I was trying to figure. I thought it was way longer than that.
Because we had
have
to cut it.
Oh yeah.
I think it's actually so crazy that they're gonna do that. I'm excited for this because anytime they're doing something big like this, I feel like it's so cool. So I'm excited, very, very excited. What's your guys' opinion?
I think we all are very excited. I think he took the words out of our mouths. But yeah, I think that's really it for us today.
No, I can find us a little update on it.
Okay, we
You guys talk about what you did for spring break without
Ooh, I
sharing.
went to
I'll go first.
I went to Alabama.
share how it was.
It was really good, actually. We went down by the beach a lot. We did like a road trip, so we stayed in a lot of hotels. Stayed up very late. Okay, did get interrupted.
I'm sorry. Oh yeah, I stayed up till like 12 o'clock every night.
I know. I stayed up until
Really
2
bad.
a.m. with my brother one night because at a hotel we had like 2 separate rooms with my mom and my dad and my stepmom in one room, and me and my brother in a different room. Like, you know, the rooms that you can connect doors through. And we stayed up until 5 a.m. and slept on the entire 4-hour car ride home.
Random question. Airbnb or hotel?
Hotel.
Wait, you went to Alabama and it was only a 4-hour drive.
No. I'm saying on the way back. This is what we did.
I'm saying, do you like better Airbnb or hotel?
Oh, Airbnb
Yeah,
for
for
sure.
sure, me too.
But like, I like the hotel breakfast, bro.
Fun fact. Okay, I'm gonna share a little about my place. I went to Houston, as you know. It was super fun. We got to stay in the city for a little bit. We went to this thing. Shout out to Drury Inn or something like
That's
that.
what we stayed at.
Oh my gosh, they give you dinner
I know.
and breakfast included.
Wait, what was it?
Drury Inn.
Oh.
We stayed in hotels. We
I've
stayed in the
never-
Those are
hotels
possibly my
forever.
favorite hotels
I've
to
never
stay
been
at.
there. Oh my gosh, they are amazing. Oh, sorry. As
They give you free dinner. They give you like snacks before dinner. They give you like appetizers.
yeah, it was crazy. I loved
It is
it.
so nice. And their rooms are like excellent.
Yeah, excellent. Anyways, the pool was, guys, stop eating them.
Sorry.
The
Cheeses are good.
mute your mic then. The pool was like outside.
I love that.
And it was so good. Like, I've never been at such a good hotel.
Where I was,
Second
it was
hotel-
really warm.
Second hotel I went to, Holiday Inn, bro. Breakfast wasn't even included. People were going to breakfast.
I hate it when you-
Okay, hold on. People were going to breakfast when they didn't even pay for it. Pool was disgusting. Don't know. You could not see the bottom of the water in 3 feet. It was so gross.
Soup.
Not the greatest service.
I think when you get your expectations up so high,
No, but it wasn't good at all.
you're like, I know, but you get your expectations up with Drury Inn. We love Drury Inn. We love you.
First
So-
sponsor of this
So we were like,
free stays
so
at
if
Drury
you're
Inn.
gonna get your expectations up so high, everything is just disgusting.
Well, no,
After that,
I didn't even have my
Hold on.
expectations high. It
Whoever
was
edits
horrible.
this, Isaac, when
I'm
you
sorry,
say
but Holiday
your
Inn is
hotel,
the greatest.
Yeah.
you should bleep that out because it could be taken kind of
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I'm joking. I'm joking.
Okay,
I'm
we're
joking.
We are blocking that out. Holiday Inn, you have great hotels.
You have great hotels. We love. Actually, Okay, we're not gonna block it out. I'm actually gonna say this. Holiday Inn, you have some great hotels. That one was not.
That
the
one
best.
was not the best service.
I think sometimes it's just the wrong people hired.
No, it was the people were okay, but you know what it was? It was
Drury
like,
Inn is so
It was-
the
you know what
people are so nice.
you know what it
Don't
was?
worry, Holiday Inn.
You know what it was? It was like the people were nice, but it was like corporate came in. They decided, okay, we're gonna renovate this place. They renovated it as quick as possible because you could see like paint marks on the carpet and stuff. Like it seemed like it was newly renovated, like very newly. So it was like
And it probably hasn't been renovated
like-
for about
yeah.
a year.
it was like a new looking building, you know. But of course the old building
A
itself wasn't
modern
new.
looking building.
But the service was the same as probably before. The pool was the same as before.
Did you go swimming?
Yes, it was bad. I didn't like it.
The Drury Inn, I think all hotels should do is where they have like a flap opening and you get to go outside and you can like swim outside. I
Yeah.
think all hotels should do that.
I didn't have that at mine. Mine
I
was
did.
like
I had it all.
mine was like the roof was over part of the hotel, and then like when the sun was at the right place, it would like go over the whole pool. It was really nice.
Oh, that was really cool. But
And then I got
I
burnt.
loved going outside and playing volleyball with my brother. It was super duper fun.
And point for Drury Inn. Planes flew right over my.
Okay, that's just because he likes planes, guys.
Oh, okay. So we should probably
That's
go back to
another
this.
hint to finding his
Before
family.
Warren, yeah, Warren should talk about his
Okay, so I went to Minnesota. It was
Minnesota. Sorry. I went to Minnesota.
I went
at
to
the end.
Minnesota, and
You wanna know?
Minnesota.
Can I tell you something quick? When I was
What is it?
little, I thought Minnesota was literally spelled like that, and then I was playing at a softball game because I would go to all these softball games with my family, you know. Kennedy was there.
Yeah,
No, and I had a toy car, and this guy was sitting next to me. I was like, "Can I borrow your soda?" And I was like, "Yeah." He was like, "Yeah, sure." And it was like, I was like, "And now this car is entering into Minnesota." I was like, I said, okay. I'm so sorry.
Okay.
Continue. That was
So
just
it
a
was
vivid memory from my childhood.
So okay, it was a awful 5-hour drive, which
I had the 5-hour drive back.
I really don't like long car rides. But
Hey, we have to censor that now.
what? Anyways, yeah. So I did not like that drive, and we didn't stay, but we went to the Mall of America, and it was really fun.
Yeah,
and all
stayed at the Mall of America?
we just like slept overnight.
Oh, okay.
We should do a video on that.
Sleeping at
Sleeping at the Mall of America before security
That
catches
seems
us and we
like-
go to jail.
That seems like an Iraq video. If you guys know Iraq, oh my gosh, you post the weirdest things. Are you done? Or
No, I'm not.
Okay.
I'm not even like halfway.
2 more minutes.
Give you 30 seconds.
Anyway, so
Darn.
we went on all the rides, and they were really fun. And there was one that have you ever been on a roller coaster?
Yeah.
Stop!
I've
You're
been there.
scaring me. Have you
20
ever been on
seconds.
a roller coaster that it goes straight up and then straight down again?
Yeah.
Like it's like
The zip.
Stop.
Like the zip. And
it's
zip.
like no, like I mean like it.
You guys, I'm not holding Isaac's hands.
Yeah.
You know? But it's just
Okay.
it's just
But
a stop
what I mean is,
counting.
it's like a tower. Like it just goes straight vertical up, and then it stays up
We're
there
done
for
with
like 2 seconds, and then it goes straight back down. There was one that was SpongeBob themed, and it was so scary, but it was really fun. And there were like a bunch of roller coasters, and then everywhere else it was just
Well, obviously, you're just talking a bunch of roller coasters.
Time's up.
Well, yeah.
Okay, 5 more seconds.
So
I wonder if the mic caught that.
I'm really. I'm hungry.
Hi, guys.
Okay.
I'm not.
Speaking of hunger.
No.
Warren, okay, time's up. Warren's done.
Okay. I
Okay, turn off your mic, please. So I had a little live update on the Artemis, but you kind of deleted it.
Okay, after this, we're done with Artemis.
I think we're probably gonna finish up here. We probably this episode is taken.
A long time
I'm trying to find.
compared to our other one.
Trying to find your Safari, bro. Are you muted? Please tell me you're
Am
muted.
I muted? Please tell me I am.
No, you're not.
Okay. Live update is Artemis 2 is. Ew, that's kind of cool. The
Yeah, that's kind of cool.
The NASA Artemis just broke Apollo's distance record for moon flyby.
Wowee.
So that's kind of cool. You know what's kind of funny? Oh, since we're talking about this, I can talk about how we went to Houston to
Quickly.
the space center. We're not on a time crunch. We can talk as long as we want. No, this is about the topic. The first ever rocket they put a person in. It was like a 1-person rocket, and it took you into orbit, and then you would go back down. You know, it was so funny. They went around the Earth, you know, and then it was so funny. It was as big as a 2-story building. That's big, but not that big, you know.
Compared to
Yeah, and it was as
modern day-
wide. It was as wide as this room. Probably you can't see the whole room. And the funny thing about it was oh, okay, let's go into. I was about to die. Okay, we'll end. We're gonna ending soon, anyways.
Mine's dying, guys.
so,
So I'm just gonna talk normally.
I don't think that's gonna work.
That's fine. I'll just talk.
Oh,
I'll just
shoot.
talk normally.
Huh?
I think we have been talking normally this whole time. I forgot to put in the thingy, so that's okay.
Yeah, it's fine.
As I was saying,
I was completely forgetting.
I'll just turn this off.
Yeah, Warren, turn yours off.
As I was saying though, my bad
Completely
guys.
forgot it.
I'm sorry. But can we sit down, please?
I'm sorry, I'm down.
As I was saying though, so we were oh, let's go into the building right next to this rocket, you know, oh, that's a pretty big rocket. Go into the building. Oh my gosh. do you guys know? I don't know how to show you the scale of this. I'm gonna show you.
Okay.
This rocket was so big. This was the Apollo 17 rocket, I think, and they never did Apollo 17. Or was it 18? And they like canceled the program.
Mhm.
That rocket was ready. They built it, and it actually, if they took it out right now, it still has all the parts in it, and they could fly it.
Mhm.
But isn't that crazy? So look at Apollo rocket versus something. Someone talk about something while I'm doing this.
I'm trying to fix my watch.
Apollo rocket versus first.
Okay, anyways, guys, so, yeah, really, we're going to talk about this, and then I'm pretty sure we're done, and then record another non-biased episode. Okay, here I get interrupted again.
I'm sorry. This, I'm going to bring it up to there, guys. I'll show you guys this. That's the rocket outside. This is the rocket inside.
Let me see.
I think that's even bigger than the one outside. This one was like, like a, no. This one was like a homemade craft rocket, and then this is the one that I saw in the building. It was actually, okay, thank you, Warren. No, this was the one. This is the one, the New Shepard, no, that was the Blue Origin.
Rocket Raccoon.
Guys, okay, so this is what I saw. This was the one outside, guys. This is the one outside that I saw, and then look at this. This is the one that was inside, guys. It's pretty big, so. Alrighty, guys. Well, that was pretty sick. We're gonna have to record a non-biased news subject very shortly. Could you please stop that?
So, we'll see you guys later. I'm Kennedy W.
I'm Isaac B.
And I'm Warren D.
And this is Next Gen Rundown Kids Take Today series, and thank you for watching.
And comment down below if you guys have any suggestions or anything you want us to do next.
And if you have an opinion or anything you would like to share, like Lisa here, she said, I think about the. No, I'm joking. We don't have anybody.
Once we have comments, we
would do that.
Putting them in the video.
So
If you have an opinion and you want us to read it,
it might be our family that's saying this, but that's leaving comments. But
yeah,
one day.
Anyways, me someday. Well, thank you for watching. I'm Isaac B.
I'm Kennedy W.
I'm Warren D.
And this is Next Gen Rundown Kids,
Kids
Take
Take Today. We'll see you guys later.
See you in the next one. Peace.